No, but seriously, if you really think about the fact that everything returns to the earth, right? Which means the earth is its natural kind of starting point, yeah? Can we agree on that? Like if something returns to something after it's no longer animated by life, we're talking about things that live, yeah? Once the life energy departs, it returns to a state. It goes to a state, yeah? Which implies that that thing and the state are related. Because otherwise, how do you go to that state? It wouldn't be in your box of expression. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like a diamond is not for example, let's say if a diamond was animated by life, right? And it expired, the diamond wouldn't then regress and become something like, say, I don't know, water. Yeah, it's no correlation there. Do you see what I'm trying to say? But like the human body, trees, plants, everything that has life in it, when it departs, it returns to the earth, yeah? But where was the original starting point of all these things? And the fact that you look at a leopard with its patterns, right? And all of that, that will return to earth, which is just like dirt, yeah? The intricate pattern of the leopard will return to that. The peacock's amazing feathers will return to that. Dirt, yeah, everything. So what was the original starting point of life? So can you see how the Bible code is trying to tell you something? That beings, this always makes me laugh when I have to say this out loud. Beings from another dimension, yeah? Another timeline, another reality altogether, came to a place or created a place or spawned in a place, whatever, or appeared in a place. It doesn't matter. They went to a place, yeah? And they animated it with their energy. Because there was nothing there, so they made the light, they made the sky, made the water, made the plants, made all of it. Bro, they made all of it, yeah? Created all of it, construct. And they put their essence, the breath of life, into dirt, yeah? Which is the one thing that every living thing will return to. People are so asleep. Do you know what? The illusion is so deep, yeah? I'm going to explain something to you. People are not dumb. I do apologize. They're not dumb. They just don't get it. That's all it is. You have to understand that they don't understand. Anyway, if you really peep it, right? If you really think about it logically, I need to move away from the washing machine. If you think about it logically, Christians worship Jesus, really. Christians don't revere the original creators of the ones that created the Garden of Eden. No one even talks about them. They talk about Jesus and Jesus and Jesus. Yeah, because they use the Trinity as a bypass, ignoring the fact that even if the biblical story was true, they are not actually worshipping the real God. Do you see what I'm saying? And the Son explicitly said, don't worship me, bro. He literally said in black and white, don't worship me, worship the Creator. They still don't see it. Anyway, let's go a little bit deeper. I'm in the mood. So, we've discussed the dirt story, so we have to go back to the original point and think, what thing animated it? What happened? What event happened? We don't have any good assumptions because we weren't there. We have no idea. But there's a storybook that exists on earth called the Bible, which tells a very similar story, right? So it's the best model we can work with. So we'll play with it. So they said the Elohim, right? They came and then they animated this place, created all the life, and created Adam and Eve, yeah? Adam and Eve is a metaphor for them themselves. Adam and Eve is just a metaphor for the Elohim, the gods themselves. He put his breath right in the sand, in the dirt, and made man. Yeah. Then he pulled out his ribs, spliced, created DNA from his DNA, the thing he had created. He created a female version. He put the male to sleep, created a female version, and told him, "Okay, cool. This is the game now. This is what we're gonna play." So you see what's happened? He's put his breath, his essence. So the thing that keeps him alive is now in the dirt that he animated. So it's one and the same. So Adam's not like his toy project. Adam is him. Adam is him. Adam is him. It's the same thing. So then it's almost like when he finds out, because this guy created everything, right? These Elohim created everything. They made man in their own image. Those few of them. So let's work with that premise. They knew everything, bro. They come from a different reality, bro. It's like, okay, I know people fucking love the narrative of Earth. Okay, you see how you think Earth is so amazing, right? Earth is like a video game to consciousness. So just try and imagine the reality of that. You can't. Your brain is not big enough. Do you know what I mean? You're like you can never you can't even fathom it. Even if you were to see it, you couldn't even have words. You couldn't use human words to describe it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so he creates Adam and then he's not there. So the prototype is now kind of like experiencing the reality, you know. He can't read him anymore. That means it's him. It's almost like there's been a separation now, a cloning process. And he's trying to glitch the game by saying, hey, you know what, play the game this way. Don't avoid that thing. Yeah. And then you're gonna, not knowing that once the game has started, you can't, there's a separation between the higher self and the character here. That's why Adam succumbs, and then he doesn't even find out. And then when he sees him, he's like, he covers himself, because now the identity is built. The character is built now, you know. So the clone is now like, no, I'm my own person. I can make my own decisions and stuff like that. The game begins. That's why Cain and Abel, again, it had started now. The ego, the story has begun. Cain and Abel, one chooses to revere the creator, and the other one not so much. So the separation is you know, they've been banished. It's all code words. But it's the same story told over and over and over again. Fallen angels, blah blah blah, fucking all of that. It's us. It's us, man. The whole game is set up around us. If you really pay attention, you see how rigged and how funny and how easy it is to actually play this game called life. The only reason why you're struggling to play is because you believe it's real. It's not real. You're a god. You're just having fun out here. Yes, you will die, but death is nothing. You are life itself. What are you trying to control? You can't control anything. Did you control your birth? Did you control your appearance here? So why are you worried about controlling your exit? You can't control anything. Yeah, man. Like, why would the Bible say that? Like, why would Jesus tell you that you could do all his miracles? Why would Jesus say that? Why would God say that he lives inside of you? Why would Jesus say you can perform miracles? Why does the story match up with awakening and recognizing and seeing through the game? Why is the story so widely available? The stories. Why is the book so widely available? Why is it pushed? Even in subtle ways, in TV programs and sports events and stuff, it's always pushed. Even in courtrooms, also in the Bible, you know, it's like the narrative is constantly pushed. Even though they're supporting all this kind of wacky, hellish stuff, the Bible is always in conversation. The fact is, I don't think you will find as long as you take the Bible for what it is and read it as a book of, like, a storybook, you see a lot of things. But it's all interwoven, you know. Where did these stories come from? Why is it that of all the people on earth, it's only those people's stories that survived and written by some people and that was kept? Like, do you know how many people have lived? Why do we only know about Jeremiah? There could have been some other guy down the road called fucking Perry Maya, and he could have had a sick story as well, but we never heard it. Why these stories? Why these stories, bro? Why? Because it's talking about you, bro. Why the movies? Why the movies literally shouting in your face that you're talking about you and you still don't see it? They pick the shots. Sometimes the camera pans and it's almost like the character's looking at you. He's talking to you. What do you think's going on? They're speaking to you. Sometimes the dialogue is telling you exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on, like word for word. The government is it's all run by, but you are the powerful. Humanity is the humanity is the. All right, remove the ity. It's you. So you, because humanity is never humanity, is it? It's always one protagonist.